Hey, this is Jennifer Dono, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm planning out a 30,000 step day. Back in March, I did 20,000 steps a day and had a lot of success with it. I made a video about all of my experience. I lost weight. I gained a lot of mental clarity and just had a great time doing it. So in this video, what I'm doing to plan out my 30,000 day is to use my Passion Planner Daily Planner, which is a smaller size planner, and it goes into a checklist portion, an hourly portion, and then a little notes. And so I'm going to walk you through the whole process. On this channel, I do a number of videos like this where I plan out different experiences, my weeks, my days, and I share that process with you. I've gone over goals. In December, I did a video every day, and I do a number of little challenges like that. Really just have fun doing it, and the intention is to just become a better version of myself. I'll continue to do that in 2021 too. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel for additional videos like this. I'm also putting out a vlog of my actual 30,000 steps a day day. So that'll come out tomorrow. Yay! All right, so on right now what I'm doing is I'm just listing out a section of notes. I'm starting with Simon Sinek's Golden Circle. I think that's what it's called. Oh, I can't remember it right now, but it basically starts with why. And the idea that whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve, you need to know why it is that you want to achieve it. And in my case, it's kind of a vanity type of a thing, or competitive, I don't know. But when I did my 20,000 steps a day, I did this whole rule where if I were to miss a day, I had to make up the steps the next day. I did that twice. So I reached my 25,000 steps a day badge on Fitbit. And then I noticed in my little badge section in the app that there is a 30,000 steps a day badge. And I was like, okay, well, I definitely want that badge. It's just so silly because it's just a badge in an app. But then recently what I found out is that it goes all the way up to 100,000 steps. So I have some work to do. But the important thing with this challenge is that my 30,000 steps a day is just in walking and in low impact. So while I want that badge, I also want to do it because I enjoy walking. I think it's fun and it makes me feel good. Those two reasons are my main reasons why that I'm writing down right here. And then it goes into what. So this is the next level of like the bullseye with the Simon Sinek and what it is that I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be staying active for the entire day. And that's inside and out. So I don't want to do just like one big spurt at the beginning of the day to get those 30,000 steps in. The intention is to be active throughout the day. Now, as far as how goes, there's a number of different things that I want to prepare, and that's what I'm taking notes on. I'm going to do 10-minute bursts throughout the day. So while I'm not doing a full few hours in the morning, this is all walking. So I'm going to do small little things that are more of a strategic walk. So 10 minutes fast each hour or so. I'm going to also walk around my community, and I have data on this of how long it takes me and how many miles I get, how many steps I get, and so I have all of that figured out. I'm also going to play with the kids. We're on winter break, so I want to make sure that a bulk of my activity is just being with my family. And then one big thing that I want to do differently is I want to go for a walk in the dark. I watched this YouTube video where she was talking about how to get better sleep and to acclimate your body to the darkness. And I thought that's kind of cool. And I've been noticing a lot of people walk around our community at night. And it's kind of scary for me, but I want to challenge myself to do that tonight. And then what I'm doing right now is just creating a cheat sheet. This is again in my daily planner, so I'll just keep it open. I know that 8 miles is 20,000 steps for me, and that's ish, that's approximate because your strides change. I wrote down notes on 2 miles and then 3-minute songs because those bursts, a lot of what I do is I use a music playlist that has 170 and 150 beats per minute. And that helps me track how many steps, so I don't have to look at my watch. I can just listen to the song. In the game changer section, I wrote down 30,000 steps and to document it because it goes beyond the 30,000 steps. I actually want to share on my vlog or my YouTube channel what that looks like. And so there adds a whole additional element of what it is that I actually have to do with that. And I found out I'm on the day right now that I'm recording this. So this is the day of, and I found this morning that it does take me additional time to set up shots and all that fun stuff. So I have to factor that in. As far as the personal to-do list goes, I wanted to add in things other than the 30,000 steps because there's stuff to do today that doesn't involve walking around the house or doing the 10-minute bursts. I have to do some homeschool stuff with the kids. Even though they're on break, they have some things they need to catch up on. And I count that as thank you cards because I'm teaching my kids something and they're working on their writing skills and all that other fun stuff. The music playlist, I just want to make sure that I have music on there that's additional or added to my 170 beats per minute music just to keep it fresh. And then also I wanted to make sure I had new books and YouTube videos downloaded onto my phone so I can be prepared for when I go for a walk. And I don't have to waste time finding stuff. I want to add shots for the vlog onto my Trello board, and then I want to publish my 30,000 steps video today, which is the one that I'm recording the voiceover for right now. And then I just noted all of my meals. I'm going to track what I eat today. I don't really want to share with you, but I am going to track that because that was one of the things that I noticed with the 20,000 steps a day challenge was that I ate a lot more. So I burned more calories, but I pretty much made that up in what it was that I was eating. And the self-maintenance piece, that's one of my favorite things about the daily planner is that it really focuses on taking care of yourself along with your to-do list. And so I made sure that I wrote walk outside after dinner just because I like that idea that if that is effective and that you really do acclimate to like your body winding down, I think that would be something that's definitely would be taking care of myself. And then moving into that timeline piece, so you have your little area where you mark things off, and below that self-maintenance box is the best thing that happened today I learned, and today in one word, also a mood box. And that's something you fill out at the end of the day, which falls in line with the 5 a.m. club. You can find my Vlogmas playlist that I talk about different aspects of the 5 a.m. club, which is a book by Robin Sharma, and that was kind of my inspiration for how I structured this month with my 5 a.m. wake-ups. He has you go through kind of like an end of the day gratitude or review. And I really like that this planner reinforces that aspect or that idea. Now, going into the timeline, I have in my victory hour at 5 a.m. And then I included with my learnings 20-minute piece, I walked or I added in walking. And then with my editing, which is that focused priority piece where I'm just editing videos and focusing what it is that's going to move the needle on my goals, I added in a Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes of focused work and then 5-minute break. And that 5-minute break, I mean, Robin Sharma talks about this too, where you're supposed to get up and get away from the work and just do something totally different that just changes your energy. So I'm going to do 4 5-minute breaks, and that's going to be to music, and it's just walking around at a brisk pace. I don't walk again until my 9 o'clock walk outside, and that's going to get quite a few steps in. From there, I just do other items to get ready for the day, as shower, and then focus on the kids and schoolwork and do some form of family activity. We talked about what family activity to do last night. And it's sunny here, which is also just nice. I planned a really good day to do 30,000 steps because walking in the rain is doable, but it's just not as much fun, especially if you're spending 2 hours of just walking outside, which is what I have planned here. With lunch and that shower piece, I'm going to add in those sprints, and 10 minutes sprint for me with walking inside is about 1,000 steps. I have a YouTube video that I made too as a tool. I used that this morning. I played it twice, where I just listen to music, I walk to the beat of the music, and it also counts my steps and does the timer so I don't have to look at my watch. And that was really nice, and I'll use that probably, but I want to do those sprints once every hour or so when I'm in the house. I'm color coding everything because visually it is exciting to me to see color. especially bright color. I like these Passion Planner highlighters. It took me a while to get used to them because they are very pastel-y and light, kind of like watercolory. The more you go over it, the darker it gets. But I do like it. That purple piece at the end of the day is the most important to me. When I was doing my 20,000 steps a day challenge, I did often save those steps until the end of the day. And I definitely don't want to do that. Making sure that I'm getting the majority of everything done before 7:30. At 7:30, I can do some kind of burst to do any unfinished steps. And then finally, what I'm doing here is just marking in the estimated amount of steps that I need to get to with each activity. And this just lets me, or keeps me on track again, so that I don't have to do the majority of the steps late at night. I mean, one time we were watching, I think we were watching the Hulk. I'd never seen the Hulk before, and we were doing our Marvel movie challenge where we did it in chronological order. And I had to walk behind the couch as everybody was sitting on it. I was walking, trying to get in my steps while we were watching that movie, and I just don't want to do that again. So this is what the day looks like to get in those 30,000 steps. I have my notes on the right. I have my checklist. I'll do my review at the end of the day, and then I have the timeline. The final piece that I wanted to add in is this little tracker. It was one of my favorite things about doing the 20,000 steps challenge was going into my Passion Planner, the weekly layout, tracking the steps. And I just put my step count in the month, and it felt good to write that number in every day. Instead of writing the number, I'm just coloring in boxes here. I've made it so that each box is 1,000 steps, and I can kind of highlight that in as I go. I have it chunked out into 10,000 increments too, because I need to make sure, again, that I'm not doing 20,000 steps starting at 4 o'clock. I want to make sure that I'm keeping that going throughout the day. And so that's a really nice visual reminder that, okay, I have my first 10,000 done before, ideally it would be before 10 o'clock. And then I'd have another 10,000 done around 2 o'clock, and then I'd have my last 10,000 done by 7 o'clock. And I'm kind of I'm planning that last piece is going to take me a little bit longer, because in the afternoon I do have a few more things I need to get done, and that's when I do more focused work and more cleaning or house stuff, tidying things up. So if this video was helpful for you at all, please like it and comment below letting me know how your steps are going, or if you even count steps. I'd love to hear your experience with staying active, especially in the winter time here in the Northern Hemisphere. Thanks, guys.